Try again.
I can't believe some people think it's easier than just putting glue on a lash. Okay, so today I'm going to be doing a full face using my mom's makeup, and my mom is literally so bougie. Her taste in makeup is very different than mine and a lot of other people's. Her favorite eyeshadow palette is from Givenchy. I went to the bathroom and stole a bunch of her makeup without her knowing because she probably doesn't want me playing with it. But yeah, I took it and I'm gonna do my makeup right now using a bunch of products. So yeah, let's just say a quick prayer for our safety. And let's get started. So the first thing I finessed from my mom's makeup cabinet is a primer. I've actually used one of my mom's primers before in Mumble Pick My Makeup. It was the Burberry primer, the like illuminating face base or whatever they call it. Yeah, that was my mom's primer, that wasn't mine, but I don't want to use the same product twice. That would be boring.
Your editing is annoying. I just fucking hate you and you. Aha, Antonio clone.
Oh hi stupid bitch.
It's what she deserves.
So I stole a different one. Well, this looks like it was 100 points, but it was my mom's, so this counts. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. It's like the ordinary flavor. So now I've never used a Smashbox primer before. I know a lot of people like rave about it, but let's see how it works. See, if you think about it, pores are kind of just like facial potholes. They need to be filled. I mean, unless you live here in California, because the potholes here never get filled. So next we gotta do foundation. So when I was choosing foundation for my mom's cabinet, she had like a bunch. I wasn't choosing it based on what I thought would be like bougie. I was choosing it based on what matched my skin the best, because me and my mom are similar, but she's a little bit more darker and warm than me. So the foundation that matched me best out of her whole kind of stash was the Becca Aqua Luminous foundation. Y'all, this bottle is so bougie. Watch this, look at the cap. It's like automatic, like it's almost like reloading a gun in video games, like
Sisters.
okay, let's stop playing with firearms and start playing with makeup. So I know this foundation is really like emollient and like moisturizing, and I have oily skin, so I don't know how that's gonna work. Hopefully this is a good shade match. Okay, I think we'll be fine. The coverage kind of like sucks. Like you can still see the redness from me picking out my skin earlier. So I may need to go in with a second coat, and I usually don't really need to do that because my skin is naturally perfect, but excuse me. Also, a few days ago, I don't know what was wrong with me, but like I was so sick. I woke up at like 3 a.m. and I like leaned over my bed and I just puked in my trash can. I don't think I'm dying, but like I definitely think I'm either pregnant or I have some form of malaria, so I don't know what's going on. Okay, so the finish of this foundation is really cute and skin-like, but the coverage kind of like sucks. You can still see a lot of redness, and I don't got a lot of redness, so that says something. I'm gonna need to go in with a second layer of this. I'm fucked. I look so fucking greasy. Like, this foundation is definitely not for my skin type. Like, what's that? So I definitely have to set this before I can put anything on top. So the setting powder my mom uses is this Bare Minerals one that I'm pretty sure is expired. This is Bare Minerals ID 15 SPF sunscreen foundation powder in the shade medium tan. I literally don't know what this means.
Dyslexia.
Yeah, it's a loose powder and it has pigment to it, but I'm hoping, this looks like really dark compared to my skin. I'm hoping this will mattify the grease and also not make my skin too dark, because if it does, I'm gonna be really mad. Hopefully, is it like making it dark? Okay, I think we're in the clear, guys.
Немного больше, чем пара минут спустя.
Kind of is looking a little dark.
It was at this moment he knew. He fucked up.
Just, you know what? I'm just gonna put some concealer on top and hope this gets better. Okay, that setting powder. I look deranged. My mom doesn't really use concealer a lot, but when she does, this is the only one I could find. I didn't even know Cinema Secrets made this, but like this is a Cinema Secrets cream concealer. It's in the shade, what the fuck shade is it? Okay, here's how the back looks. I don't know like what the fuck the shade is, but we're just gonna use it. So, ooh, kind of smells like old lady soap. I'm too lazy to use a brush with this, so I'm just gonna go in with my middle finger. Like that, swirl that beach. I look so orange, oh my god. I'm just gonna swirl that and put it on my finger. Dab it on my under eyes. I'm just gonna put that there. And I'm gonna put it on my nose and a few other places just to lighten up the brown mess we have going on here. So I'm doing some Kim K contouring just to lighten up whatever the fuck I put on my face. I guess that looks better. I don't know. Shit. Okay, so the concealer definitely did make everything look lighter, but it also made everything look a lot more yellow.
Oh, yes, Daddy! See?
Okay. Okay, so here's how our skin is looking. We're very yellow. Also, the foundation is starting to crease on my forehead, but a lot of foundations do that. Pretty much every foundation I use on my skin does that, so it's not a big deal, honestly. Next, we gotta contour these cheeks, and to do that, I have the NYX Wonder Stick. My mom doesn't really contour and bronze her face, but when she does, she uses this because this is what was in her cabinet. Okay, the color seems like it'll be okay. So I'm literally just gonna blend this out with my fingers because, I don't know. Okay, it's looking okay, but I'm used to looking like a 10, honey. I'm not used to looking just okay. You don't get a man like this looking just okay. Okay, so we are looking very moisturized. This is definitely the most kind of shiny I've ever been before. Well, except for Anime Expo 2016, because that was a mess. Okay, so now we gotta do eyebrows, and I have a lot of eyebrow products I took from the cabinet. So I usually use an eyebrow pomade, like the ABH one, but I use the e.l.f. one because I'm cheap. So I don't have any experience with pencils or anything like that, but my mom exclusively has pencils and some brow gel, so so first pencil I took is this e.l.f. eyebrow pencil. Don't ask me the shade because it's not on here, and I think these are discontinued. I don't know. And the other one is this Jordana Fabuline liquid eyeliner. Wait, this is eyeliner. And then we got this Maybelline Tattoo Studio brow gel in the shade Morphe brush soft brown. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just gonna like scribble the basic shape in with this pencil and then go back in with the liner. So I really hope this isn't a mistake, but I'm gonna go in with the liner and just go in the end and try and make it sharper. You know what? I'm trying my hardest here. Okay, I kind of see why these brow pencils were discontinued because they kind of really suck. Are these actually doing anything? Hold on. Okay, yeah, there is something. Okay, so this isn't a spoolie. I'm not too sure how you put it on, and this is definitely the wrong color. Nope, I don't want to. I'm not doing it. This is the wrong color. This is like, this is blonde. So I did my best with the brows. They're definitely very asymmetrical, but you know what? I did these with brown eyeliner. Liquid brown eyeliner. So I just prime my eyes with Urban Decay Primer Potion, as I always do. The first one I managed to grab is the Too Faced Love Palette. So I'm not sure if this palette is like a Marshalls or TJ Maxx exclusive, but every time I see this, it's always at a Marshalls or TJ Maxx. Like, I've never seen this at Sephora before, but the colors in here are cute. There is only one matte though, so I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. I did manage to get another palette by Kat Von D. This is a Shade and Light mini palette, and it's in the plum variety. It definitely is cute, but vaccinating your kids is cute too, so I'm gonna be reluctant to use this. But these are all matte, so I might need to dip into this later. And my mom also bought the Fenty Galaxy palette a long time ago. It's so filthy. Because my mom is like obsessed with glitter and moon dust, which I am too, so I snagged this. But let me show you something. This gorgeous palette is broken. I don't know how my mom broke it, but she literally snapped it in half. We're gonna have to be creative. So first, I'm just gonna put down this kind of like peachy lilac one all over my lid just to help the other colors blend out even more seamlessly. So next for my crease, I think I'm gonna go into this like purple one right here from the Kat Von D Shade and Light Mini, unfortunately. I don't know if you guys can see, but those forehead creases are getting really bad. Okay, so now that that's in our crease, I'm gonna go in with this kind of like really thick and fluffy blending brush and go into like this one. And I'm just gonna use this to blend out the crease color. Then using the pointy little chode brush, I'm gonna go into this kind of like whitish shade, and then I'm putting this palette down for good. And I'm just gonna use this to highlight my brow bone right up in this beach. And a quick little tip, when you do this with a lighter colored shadow, it also kind of helps to blend the edges of the eyeshadow even more. So if you're a crazy bitch like me who loves color and usually goes heavy-handed, this is a really good trick. Okay, so now that Kat Von D gave us polio, we're gonna go into the Too Faced Love palette. Then in this palette, I'm gonna go into this kind of like lilac shade with this pretty golden duochrome reflex on this flat paddle brush, and I'm just gonna take that across my lid. So next I'm gonna be taking the broken ass Fenty Galaxy palette with the same flat brush, and I'm gonna be going into this one right here, cause like, wait, what shade is this? I think this is the ultraviolet shade. I don't know, it's literally so confusing.
Dyslexia.
But I'm gonna be going into this, and I'm gonna be spraying my brush with a little bit of setting spray. Ooh, bitch. This new Wet n Wild setting spray, the cucumber one, literally smells like heaven. I'm gonna be going over the purple shadow we just put on our lid. Fuck. You know what? I just realized I didn't do my bottom lash line yet, so we gotta go back into this little bit, and you know what? I'm just gonna take this little pencil brush, go into this shade, and then put that across my bottom lash line. Next, I'm gonna go in with the skinny brush into this one and just use that to blend out the bottom color I just put. Okay, I need to stop using this before I catch hepatitis B or something. So now that the bottom is done, we can do our inner corner. I'm just gonna be using the flat paddle brush, and I'm gonna go into this shade. This isn't the one, I think this is Milky Way, but once again, it's very confusing. I'm just gonna go into this beach and then spray her with a little bit of setting spray, you know the motherfucking drill, and then just put it in my inner corner. And to highlight my brow bone, I'm just gonna go into the same shade using the same brush, except I'm not gonna wet it, and I'm just gonna put that shit on my brow bone. Alright, I think that's it for the eyeshadow. So we got a very cute, very glittery, kind of like dark plum look going on here. I do have false lashes, but for now we gotta do mascara. So my mom has like weird mascara. She has this liquid lash extension mascara by this brand called Thrive. Knowing my mom, this is probably from TJ Maxx. I mean, the brush looks okay.
You're so gay.
So my mom only had like one pair of false lashes, and they're the fucking magnetic kind from TJ Maxx. So I'm not sure how these are supposed to work, but they look so fucking ugly. So since I've never used these kind of lashes before, I'm gonna try my best to get them on, but if I can't get them on, I'm just gonna put on my normal lashes from AliExpress. Balance one on top like that, and then go in from the bottom and secure this kill.
Try again.
I can't believe some people think this is easier than just putting glue on a lash and then putting it on. Okay, I really don't like the way these look. No.
Hey, how's it going?
So, AliExpress lashes as usually. So now that the glue is on the lashes, we gotta wait 30 seconds for them to get tacky. Ugly bitch. As expected, lashes fixed all the problems I've ever had in life. Just kidding, that's what crack is for.
I just wanna smoke right.
Okay, so next we gotta do blush, and my mom has a really bougie taste in blush. This is an Hourglass Ambient Light palette. There's like some blushes and some highlighters in here, but the highlighters are literally like shit, so I will not be using them. I have something else. So I'm gonna take my favorite blush brush and go into this one. So and just go into this beach and blush up my area. Oh. Yes, Mom, you chose a really pretty color of blush. Alright, so now I gotta do highlighter. My mom doesn't really highlight her face at all, and when she does, she uses shit like this one where it's like, what the fuck, like, this is literally just setting powder. But luckily, I was able to find a product I could use as highlighter. So this is a Bare Minerals loose eyeshadow in the shade Queen Felice. But this is a really pretty kind of like champagne highlighter moment, so I was thinking, you know what? A bitch gotta do what a bitch gotta do. I hope this works and doesn't leave an ugly cast. That's definitely there. It kind of looks like the Amrezy highlighter. I'm gonna put a little more. Okay, this was a bomb-ass idea. Now we gotta do lipstick. So real quick, I just want to show you this. I thought this was so funny. See this little compact? It literally says Blu-ray on it, like the CDs. But then you open it up and there's lip gloss inside. My mom literally had Blu-ray makeup. I didn't know Blu-ray was a beauty brand. They're probably at Ulta right now though, I don't know. But the lip product I'm actually going to be using is one of the Pat McGrath Matte Moist, no, that's Fenty, Matte Trance lipsticks. This one's in the shade Elson, and it's this really pretty red color. I'm not sure how well this will go with the look, but you know what? My mom doesn't wear lipstick a lot, so beggars can't be choosers here. So this is the first time I'm ever going to be using one of these because Pat McGrath is literally so bougie. Wow. These are like so pigmented, I'm kind of afraid to mess up.
How am I supposed to know what you're saying when you're mumbling?
These are like so pigmented, I'm kind of afraid to mess up. Literally, I know people love these, but I had no idea they were this good. Like, watch this. Like literally just one swipe and it's done. Alright, well, I think I look so crazy. This red lip does not work with the eyes at all. But like, do you guys see those forehead creases going on up there? Ugh, whatever. Alright, so this is how the finished look looks. I definitely like the eyes and the lipstick is really cute. But like, you know, I would say that overall, the products all kind of worked really well. But you know, there were some that literally fucked up my face. This foundation is giving me such, well, I covered it with my hair, but like, you can see it's giving me really bad creasing and I look like an oily mess right now. But you know, I know a lot of people like this foundation, but it just doesn't work for me. But the bottle is real cute. Fuck, what should I say next? Anyways, I hope you had a laugh or you enjoyed or whatever. Bye.
Try again.